Good evening, Brian. It's Saturday? Sorry about that. Yeah, I realized that it's Saturday, despite the fact that this vlog was supposed to be posted on Friday. Whoops. I think I just got home from work sort of late, and then I had to clean the kitchen and cook dinner, and by the time all of that was done, it was late, and then I just didn't get around to recording a vlog, and I feel very bad about that, but we've sort of been a little bit more lax about the schedule. Everything gets posted eventually, so I'm hoping that it's not too much of a big deal. So following up on that, I hope you're feeling better, Brian. I know that both of your vlogs on Tuesday and on Thursday, you were still feeling kind of under the weather, so hopefully that has gotten a little bit better despite the fact that there are some benefits to being sick, as you outlined in your vlog on Thursday. Despite all that, though, it's common to be sick, so I hope you're feeling better now. The other day, Brian, in the mail, got a brand new watch. It's from a company called Jord, or Yode, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a company that specializes in making watches where the case and bands and everything are made out of wood. The interior of the watch, all of the machinations and everything are still metal like usual, it has a glass front, but everything else is wood, and they're really cool looking. I won this because one of Lulu's friends started a fashion blog recently, and she somehow got a giveaway sponsorship deal with this company that makes these watches where they sent her a watch to feature as a giveaway on her blog, which was really cool, and I won it, which I don't often win things, Brian. I don't usually win raffles or door prizes or things like that, contests, giveaways. I've entered them, I don't often win, and that's something that I hear a lot of people say. They say, oh, well, I never win anything, and I won this thing, and I want to talk about that for a minute. Lots of people say that. They say that with some kind of a surprise or some kind of a grumpy disdain. Like, either they've won something and they're like, well, I never win anything. How did I win this one? Or they say it as if they're disappointed, or something along the lines of, I never win anything. And I think that both of these are emblematic of the fact that humans are really, really bad at getting a feel for probabilities. With most contests like that, the odds of winning are pretty low. We'll go with a lottery, for example. I think let's pick a number of 1 in a million chances. So that's really a really small chance of winning. So people say these things, Brian, and it just strikes me as funny. For the people who say when they win something, oh, I never win anything. Well, okay, you haven't won something before, but that's not really that weird. If the chances were very small, you probably didn't. And now that you've won, the fact that you hadn't won before doesn't make it any weirder that you've won now. It's not as if before was setting up a streak of losing that is somehow harder to break with a win. That's just how things work, but it's weird because we're having a subjective experience of it. And I want to explain on that more. I think a lot of the problem is that it is a subjective experience. We only have our experience to go on. Even though we know logically that 1 million odds are really small, it's still, we can't help but feel like differently about it. I think because we are subjectively living through the experience of either winning or not winning. And it's just interesting to see how the way that we initially feel about probabilities and things like that is flawed, and interestingly how keeping that in mind it can possibly affect how we interact with those things in the future. I don't know that I have really made coherent arguments in this, or thoughts, or suppositions, but what are your thoughts on this whole idea of probability and how bad humans are at getting a gauge on it? I'd love to hear your responses on Monday, and I hope you have a good weekend, Brian.